Hey guys, I want to challenge your thinking today regarding chronic pain, because chronic pain science today in lay terms shows that the pain and the problem isn't always at the same place. In fact, the problem is never where the pain is, and the pain is never where the problem is. And the reason why I can say that with confidence is because it's human behavior, we typically only see the doctor when it gets really, really bad. So if it's not that bad, you can still function, you can still do a lot of daily tasks. Why would you want to see a doctor, right? So that is just human behavior, and because of that human behavior, the trend of patients coming in with the problem in the shoulder, for instance, looks like a shoulder problem with a left hip, a neck, and perhaps a chest bone problem. Now, the reason why I say all these different anatomy locations like the neck and the chest and the left hip for a right shoulder problem is because those are typically the common compensation sites, okay, for a right shoulder problem. And while I'm not going to get into the details in terms of the diagnostics in this video, what I want to point out to you is that when the doctors find out that the right shoulder problem has lasted for a long time, okay, typically it requires fixing the major compensation areas in order to fix the initial pain point, which is the right shoulder. So you got to understand, guys, that if you have a pain point, okay, that has lasted for a while, it kind of went away and it came back, and each time it came back stronger, it came back to haunt you, right? That is a sign that it has compensated in other areas. Therefore, a lot of the other pain points that have come up since the initial pain point in the right shoulder, okay, like chronologically, the neck pain, the chest pain, and the left hip would have come up a lot maybe soon, or a couple of days or weeks or years after the initial shoulder injury. Those are typically the things that you need to fix before your initial pain point can actually heal to the fullest. So this is how the brain works, guys. It is so smart because it wants you to thrive and not just survive. But if you can't let it thrive, which means to fix it at the root cause level, then it will do all it can to survive, and that looks like forming compensations all across the body depending on what your initial pain point is. So I hope this wakes you up to understand that there is a deeper root cause to your pain than the actual site itself, because pain is never where the problem is, and the problem isn't always where the pain is. I hope this helps. Bless you.